this is Courtney drinking my Javalia latte. This is delicious. And I have my little co-host here. We're still gonna think of a name, maybe sometime later. But we have been getting ready for a holiday Havoc-athon. This is that time of the year where everybody's getting together, but we want to showcase what's the craziness that is about the holiday season. I want the violence, I want the drama, I want the sexiness, all those things that they don't show you in those Hallmark movies, and I want the books to showcase that. So I've been thinking about some recommendations, and I figured I would come on here and tell you some stuff that you might want to take a look at. So let's get started. Y'all, this is so good, so good and so bad. Okay, let me put that down. So get your pen, get your paper. As you know, there are 6 prompts to Holiday Havoc-athon, 5 of them being books and 1 of them being movies. So definitely a lot of versatility in there. And also for IG, there are different prompts throughout the entire month. So make sure you write them on your calendars so that you can make sure that you hit those targets. Now for movies, I am definitely excited to watch the Christmas Chronicles again. You got Kurt Russell, who is on that souped up sleigh. I definitely love Bad Santa. I mean, who doesn't love Billy Bob Thornton and his dirty, sexy, drunken self trying to con people as a Christmas mall Santa. And there is the new one, Violent Night. I'm definitely looking forward to that one. Definitely tons of awesome Christmas movies. You can just binge watch that all month long. So the first book recommendations is in the horror category. Now, if you want a book that has horror and fantasy, just, all that fantastical, I recommend a book called NOS 4A2, Nosferatu, right? Now, this book is actually by the son of Stephen King. His name is Joe Hill. And this book kind of has a little bit of everything. So you basically have this woman who has this knack for finding things, and she encounters this guy that takes kids to this mystical, dangerous land called Christmas Land, where he, kills them and whatnot. So she is on a quest to find her son, who she finds is taken to this world. Now, this book is that long, slow crawl because it's like 700, 800, 900 pages. So if you want something to kind of last a while, that is definitely the book for you. Another book that I think is interesting is Secret Santa, and I might actually read this one myself. Secret Santa is basically about a woman who receives a Secret Santa gift at her office, and then people around her start dropping dead. So she's trying to figure out what the heck is going on. Now, another book recommendation is Krampus, and I may or may not have picked that up 2 days ago to kind of start reading and getting in the mood for a holiday Havoc-athon. But this is basically about Santa Claus's nemesis. It has violence, it has cussing. It is definitely shocking, but I am enjoying it. I think that it encompasses all of the horror and fantasy, maybe even a little romance in this book. But this is one of those that kind of hits a lot of different marks. But there's definitely a lot of horror books out there. I found a lot when I went looking. So definitely a category that is easy to find books for. Now, another category is BIPOC, Black, Indigenous, people of color authors. Now, take a look at this scrolling list. Now, this website is CherieHereFor.com, where you can find, I think it's called 23 Christmas Romances, where you can find this, and I will link that below. Tons of different books. I found tons of romance. A lot are kind of outside of the box, just really good juiciness. Definitely a bunch of erotica in those as well. So I want to see what books that y'all going to read on that list, or add some of your own. And this is another list of books that you can find. It's called the Bays of Christmas series, and you can find that below as well. Now, if you ever heard of the author Rilzy Adams, you already know these are going to be juicy. Now, when it comes to a mystery and crime, I got an entire series of short stories for you. I actually saw them on Kindle Unlimited. It's called The 12 Days of Killer Fiction. And it has a little bit of everything in each of these 12 short stories. You have BIPOC authors, you have a lot of female authors, you have a lot of crime fiction, a lot of romance, kind of outside the box. So you can definitely find something that hits probably most of these prompts in that particular series. Now, another mystery crime book is called Silent Night, and it's about a serial killer in Chicago who hits right after Christmas, and some detectives are trying to find the serial killer. Now, another book is Killer Winter. Now, not only does this hit the crime, murder, mystery prompts, but it also hits the queer representation prompt. And it is set in the future where you have this female detective that is investigating a murder right after the turn of the year. And she also finds that her girlfriend has also betrayed her. So I definitely recommend that if you're someone who loves romance, outside of the box, especially if you're looking for erotica, or if you're looking for anything for queer representation that's kind of in that arena, Kindle Unlimited is definitely your bag. Tons of material. Now, a book that I thought was interesting was Pass the Naughty Parcel. And it's basically about a husband and wife and their tenant that are passing around a gift that wasn't exactly meant for the tenant, but they roll with it anyway. And another book is called Mistletoe in Paradise that I think is interesting. Basically, you have family that decides to take a trip for the holidays on a yacht, and the daughter is bringing divorce papers to the dad because the mom decided she was too chicken to bring them herself. Messy, messy, messy. And if you like domestic drama, then you definitely have 7 Days of Us, which is about a dysfunctional family that gets together for the holidays and chaos ensues, and it is a comedy riot. I have a document below that you can check out some other recommendations, and I'm excited to see what you come up with for Holiday Havoc-athon, so get those TBRs ready. So I'm going to get my Javalia latte here. Oh my gosh, so creamy. And I'm going to get back to my Indigenous author readathon, Skoden, and I look forward to December. So please like and subscribe. You have anything else to say? Nah, we're good. Okay, I'll see y'all later, y'all. Happy Havoc-athon.